All right, hey, welcome back. Day 2. We're mixing up today copper chloride. So just like yesterday, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be mixing in some ammonia. We're going to mix it with a little bit of aluminum foil. We already have 20 milliliters of the copper chloride solution in our test tubes. I want y'all to go ahead and take a look at the solid copper chloride. So that's the color of it. It's solid form. And then we've mixed it up with water in here. So just like yesterday, I'm going to be mixing in some ammonia, about 5 drops. We'll take the temperature. Ideally, we'd be here for 5 minutes, taking the temperature of this, and then I would do the same thing with the aluminum foil. But we're going to speed it up a little bit just so you get the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and take an initial temperature, and it's right at 22.8 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to add some. Okay. So immediately you can kind of see there was a slight color change at the top, and I also see a slight precipitate that formed too. And we're right at 22.7, so I'll check it here a couple more times. But we can get a little zoom in on the color change that you can see. It went from a light blue to like a real dark blue. And then you also have this layer that's kind of in between them. That's the precipitate that formed there. So let's take another temperature reading. 23.3. So temperature change, not really changing a whole lot. And that's okay. One last one, we got 23.3. So ideally, like I said, we'd be here for 5 minutes. It's not going to change a whole lot. We already observed what we were going to see when we mixed the aluminum. So just like I did with the last lab yesterday, I'm going to add the aluminum foil in, and I'm going to kind of use this thermometer to make sure that it gets in there. So go ahead and get a little closer. And our initial temperature before, we're at 23 degrees, and you can kind of see already that it's bubbling up. It's producing some gas. The temperature right now, 26.8, so it's increasing. And I would be measuring this every 30 seconds for 5 minutes. Let's take the temperature again, see if it's getting any hotter. 36.7. So really cool. I'm seeing a color change. I'm seeing some gas production. 37.9. So the temperature is slowly increasing as that aluminum foil appears to be breaking down in the copper chloride solution. It's almost smoking too. 36 degrees Celsius. And we'll take one final temperature here. Actually, I'll use the thermometer for this one. Oh, when I do that, Logan, if you can come take a little zoom in, you can actually see some of the gas bubbles. And it's at 39 degrees Celsius is the temperature. So we had a pretty significant little temperature change. So that's part 2 of what's the evidence. And again, we were mixing the copper chloride with ammonia and our aluminum foil. Thanks.